Xyandface.com. So spell it out. Let me spell it one more time. XINYAFACEDOTCOM. You spell the whole thing out. You already know what it is. Xyandface.com. Welcome back, gang. Rise in love. I apologize ahead of time. I'm going to apologize right now off the bat for a couple of things, okay? I'm going to apologize if you hear the sounds of my washing machine, okay? I apologize that you can hear the sounds. I'm not going to apologize for washing clothes, okay? What you want me to be walking around stanking, okay? And yeah, that has some extra letters in there that you might not be familiar with, but I'm not about to be walking around stanking for anybody, okay? Now I want to have the choice to not be, okay? And then the other thing I'm going to apologize for right here at the top is if you can hear the sounds of some noisy neighbors of mine. They having a good time. It's Friday night. And some people have lives and some people have, friends. At least they have friends that they made plans with to hang out. Okay. Cause I got friends too. I'm just in the house. I just happen to be in the house. But, yeah, if you happen to hear some feedback or overhear some sounds of neighbors and stuff like that, I apologize. Okay. But thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you rocking with me. Welcome back. It's been a minute. For a second I had pre-recorded some stuff. I was ahead of the game, ahead of the curve, and I'm sure that I have stuff recorded now that I just haven't edited. I haven't gone back and looked at it. I haven't mixed anything down. I haven't produced anything, and that's for a couple of different reasons. Things have been moving and shaking, baby. You might notice my background, my surroundings look a little bit different, and that is because I moved. I moved to a new apartment. I moved to a different place. You might also notice that the sound of my voice is uber duper super duper sexy right now. And that's because I got a new microphone. I was actually battling with the microphone setup because it was a kit. It came with like a microphone boom arm type of thing. And it is the most annoying forking thing ever. If you look to your bottom, I think bottom right, it would be your bottom right, my left or whatever. But anyway, in the bottom corner of this video right here, okay, you can see just a teeny bit of the boom arm sticking in there. And if I mess with it, it will end up sending this damn boom arm and this microphone just floating up in front of my face. And so I was actually having an argument with it. It wasn't saying much, but I was definitely letting loose some expletives to let it know how I was feeling and that I didn't appreciate it not working with me. So, yeah, enough about that. Let me see what happens in the world of xinyourface.com. Different stuff. Have been trying to get my feet under me, and get settled, in terms of moving. That's not the only thing that's changing, right? And so I'm getting adjusted to some of these different changes that are happening in my life, and changes for the better, right? So one of the things that I did, I really wish I was able to check in with my brother earlier today because he's been moving and shaking and dealing with different changes, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm super happy for the stuff that he's doing. So I'm not going to spoil it by putting his information out there like that, but maybe I'll get a chance to interview / connect with him and on a one-on-one basis. And that way y'all can kind of hear more about, what his journey has been like. But, part of the reason I wanted to check in with him was to let him know like, oh man, I'm doing things or I'm getting back into the phase that I was, kind of when I was starting these projects, the with the Hudson's project and the xinyourface.com project, and whole lot of friend shit to be coming, right? We're still working on that. But where I was at when I started working on these projects, that like motivation, that energy, I'm getting that back because I know that I'm working towards moving to a different place in my life, like taking some next steps and moving forward in my life. And so I'm super excited about it. But part of that is also that I've had the privilege, had the ability to restart some counseling, restart some therapy. And I thought that it was just really helpful for me. Not that I was struggling so much that I was like, oh man, I really need to talk to somebody. If I don't talk to somebody, I'm going to, lose my scruples or lose my marbles or anything like that. It just, I know that I have been and am still dealing with some feelings, right? Some different stuff that I have to process, even in the midst of having really good stuff happening as well, right? Like really, really great things to look forward to and whatnot. And so I was able to connect through, it was like the employee assistance program, and everybody, it's funny as hell because people kind of make fun like, oh, you're having a hard day, you should talk to EAP. People say it all the time, but they are pretty accessible. It's really easy to access them. I'm not going to say that what they sold us in terms of all the benefits and stuff seem to match up to what they actually give you on the counseling front. But the super easy part is that, like, I call this one person, I tell them what my needs are, what my preferences are, whatever. And then they go through the process of setting up a person, just reaching out and connecting with a person who's receiving clients, right? Who's accepting new clients. And that part is one of the most annoying things when you're trying to set up counseling and therapy for yourself. In my experience, is the trying to set up, kind of intake or, let's meet, initial kind of session so you can even determine if this is somebody that you want to work with, right? And so I think the fact that they kind of have that in their wheelhouse and that they work to kind of set you up with some of your preferences ahead of time, you don't have to kind of play hopscotch. And I've played hopscotch where I'm hopping from person to person to person, trying to see which one fits best. And I was lucky, super duper fortunate that the person that they set me up with, dope, fantastic. Like I'm so happy to be able to work with this particular person. And I'm looking forward to the work that we're going to be able to do together. He was just really, really good communicator. Really understanding, really good in terms of his ability to listen. And I'm hearing sounds from upstairs. And if these mofos don't quiet down a little bit, I might have to vocalize a little bit of my frustration. So anyway, I'm just really appreciative and grateful that I've been able to, connect with that particular person. So I wanted to share that with my brother, and I'm sure I'm gonna have an opportunity to do that. I'm also looking forward to this Sunday when we're doing another recording session with the Hudsons. Not only to just connect with my family because I miss them and I love them and I want to know what's going on with them, but also so we can record some content. The last time around when I was recording stuff, I messed up. So yeah, there were some technical difficulties we had. I was able to record it in a different way and was getting ready to like show us in a different way, given kind of like the technology that we've been using, and to kind of take it to the next step. And it just, it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. So I'm ready to get it dialed in as well so we can get some good content. So I know that I'm just kind of blabbering and just talking, but this is me, baby. So I see that I got some folks who are giving follows on TikTok, and I appreciate it. I'm gonna put out some clips or some snippets, something. I've been dancing around, goofing around, taking clips. Like I did do like an opening. What do you call them? Unboxing. There you go. Unboxing. That's what's funny as hell because it's like you can box something, but can you really unbox something? Unboxing. We're gonna add that to our vernacular. It's fine, man. I did a box opening. I did that, which is pretty new. But I did that. There's some other stuff that, again, like I said, there's stuff that I've been recording that I just have not edited and messed with any of that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna be sending some more stuff out, putting some more stuff out. I'm excited to use this because it's making my voice sound buttery smooth, man. So even to the point where I'm like, man, I might need to scribble some notes over some music, you dig? So I can, say some bars. You dig? Is that how they say it these days? I'm saying some bars. Spitting that hot fire. Anyway, enough of my just chattering to myself and chattering to you guys, really. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being a goofball. So without any further ado, we're at about 10 minutes. So thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for sticking it out for this video. More content coming soon. XEandFace.com. I'm on plenty of different social media. YouTube and Instagram are kind of the main ones that I really want you to check out. And then the TikTok, I'm going to see if I can work to better utilize it in terms of like putting clips on there, because it's a really easy way to get views and maybe to get folks directed to some of my main stuff. So that's XEandFace.com, XINYAFACEDOTCOM. I appreciate you. I love you. And until next time, peace.